Hey everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Lack of Focus Plays D&D 5e, because it's a really long title and I probably need to shorten somehow. But we're all here, and we have potentially an extra guest coming on to play a character, maybe, if it all happens. Maybe not. We'll wait and see. But I will do a recap because I don't think it'd be fair to throw one of you under the bus at the moment, seeing as we had a week off.
We're about to fight a vampire.
Well,
Again, my job. I apologize. For those who missed it, I got stuck with a work project that dumped on me on Monday afternoon. I said
priorities. Priorities, man.
Yep. Feeding kids, paying mortgage. Yep, those are priorities, all right.
You still would have got paid even if you tell them to bugger off.
Well, I'd still probably get paid for that week, but they might question paying me more after that.
Do the work after the show's done.
You just tell them, "Hey, I got D&D. Like, get a grip here, people."
This is what happens. It gets unruly if you give your players any room to have time off. So I put my "I'm going to murder you all" t-shirt on.
Nice.
My angry cat, my TPK t-shirt. Rocks fall, everybody dies. Good.
Well, we were out in the open near no mountains. Well, the rock still
a giant threw it.
Yeah,
a stone giant threw it. It's fine.
From 5 miles away, he wasn't even aiming at you. It was just chance.
No, just shot put.
An earth elemental punches you in your face, you're dead.
So you guys moved into a house in the lovely village of Barovia.
Yeah, moved into more like evacuated the residents and then took it.
Yeah, so you bought a house, you moved in.
We joined the homeowners association.
They already told us to cut the verge. I mean, come on.
You've signed up for like one of those food box delivery services. You're trying to hire a maid.
We are trying to hire a maid. There is truth to that.
Then you decided to have a wander around town, which was uneventful. You chatted with a lady who wouldn't let you in. You found someone crying, and you went to a church and decided to talk to the priest and ignore the fact that there was some guy screaming in the basement. Then obviously temptation, shall we say, got the better of you. Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Funny you were in a cat t-shirt.
Never ends badly.
Never ends badly.
So you found a trap door, and I believe we had Gabe break the padlock off the trap door.
Yeah, I picked it.
At the time.
Yeah, we basically
did I pick that?
The whole time.
Yeah, you picked the lock. That's all right.
I picked the lock. Yeah.
The heavy chains got pulled out, and the father approached behind you as you were all going to head down into the basement. So
nothing could possibly go wrong.
Let's see if this works. And I need to click on it as well.
There we go.
So, because we are horrible, evil people, we're split across two parts of a map that you can't see. So, as Gokvar, Theseus, and Halzor creep down the stairs, you all want to make stealth checks?
Sure. Yeah, you're only like 45 feet tall.
Yeah, so the screaming and wailing seems to have stopped, and there's no longer any voices calling out. There's a dim light in the basement, which seems to be flowing through from a well-lit upper floors, peering through the cracks in the floorboards. The walls of the basement are all rough-hewn stone, are wooden pillars supporting the floorboards as they creak down the stairway. So, who wants to?
Really quick on a non-meta note, you should have me lit up because my mace is always lit up unless I say otherwise, as we
Okay.
discussed last time.
Yeah, I have no light either.
Well, right.
Huge shout out to the Roll20 devs too. I love how it does the 3D lighting on the columns. Just throwing that out as an aside.
Yeah, that is cool.
Okay, I'm just fixing that now. So, Sean, you should have light.
Yep.
And
Are we in free motion at the moment, or are we on initiative based?
yes, you got. I'm just checking what's going on. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 minute, Greg. You are just in a room that doesn't have any light because the door's closed. So I'm just giving you a light.
Is that the priest with us?
Yes. Okay, is that what we're room up for you?
Yep.
Cool, good.
The priest came down with us?
He's not down. So you have, at the moment, on the stairs, there are 3 of you, and then Ed stood on the trap door. Sorry. Vesserin is stood on the trap door, and Adra is behind him with Donovich behind her.
Gotcha.
Nothing suspicious about that.
Did I not cast magic
Okay,
weapon?
female characters don't have to worry about a priest standing behind them.
Weapon before the session ended?
I believe you cast magic weapon on Halzor.
Yes,
Yes, that is true.
short sword.
Okay.
So if we're in free motion, Gabe, you might want to take a couple of steps forward so we can kind of file in here.
Oh, I need to. Okay, so when Gabe gets to there, I will need him to roll a perception check. Right when you get here. I am going to assign
Alphabetical order.
Alan a rock so we can see what's going on.
How many things?
Perception.
Wow, I see nothing.
We found shit.
Yep.
Him.
So keep going. Yeah, good.
Yeah, you're good. Nothing to see here.
I'm gonna roll.
I told you it's badass.
Oh, that's what I can do. I can give you. That'll work. I know what I'm doing. I've played this game before. I can.
Just I have control my own token this time.
Yeah.
That's super useful.
I can actually see, stuff on the screen and.
Also quite useful.
You can move me onto the map when you're.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong way. That's why I wouldn't have. Okay, so guy's gonna just appear randomly in the corner who you need to just ignore.
Sure.
Ignore me!
That's the easiest way of me fixing this problem.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Inquisitor?
We want to make a perception check or something?
Yeah. Once you get to the bottom of the stairs, people can make perception checks.
Okay.
Goody.
Oh, in fact, yeah, it's good. So, Sean, as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you hear a hiss coming from the upper right quadrant of the basement.
Ooh.
And oh, that's good.
No,
from
no, it's not.
from the ceiling leaps Doru. So
Weird.
we'll roll for initiative.
I stepped on the magic square.
Yeah. I was going
Sad.
to reveal him, but you kept moving, so I might as well take my chance to jump on you.
Oh no, I didn't have to click on my token this turn. Okay.
Character sheet, roll initiative. And
You'll have to add me because it didn't register that I was on my token.
yeah, if you could just
Don't be
click it
moving me.
again, Sean.
That. Don't be moving me closer to the enemy.
It's just so that I can get,
Make it real good.
get him on the map. So,
That's better. He's going to lock the door. I know that's going to happen. The dude is totally
But he's-
slammed.
you
He's
could ask him to go in
cool, yeah.
front of you. It's fine.
He's cured. We have nothing to worry about at all.
Okay, and then so 1, 2, 3, 4. We are missing Gorfor.
Gabe, did you
no.
roll? Yeah. Click on your token first.
So Sean,
Where
did
is-
you need
oh,
me to
he's on the other
change
side of the pillar.
your initiative?
No, I changed
No,
it
you
myself.
good. Perfect. 14. Cool. We can auto sort that. Okay. So Donovich is going to go first. Look at that. He's going to
goody.
hold. He's going to, in fact, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to start rummaging around underneath the stairs.
Not suspicious at all.
Looking for the latest issue of Boys Life magazine.
Okay. Then,
Oh, right. What have I walked into?
then let's see what happens, shall we?
I always love it when the DM says that. Let's see what happens.
So
How
let's
bad
do
did Ed mess up?
a grapple. So that was a contested strength check
Okay.
for a grapple
Athletics.
as he leaps onto you.
Athletics, if you have it.
Get bent.
It's not a save, unfortunately.
Oh, I just clicked strength. That's all I did. Oh, I did click the strength. Damn it.
So what's your strength bonus?
Plus
It's
2.
in your skills. If you have athletics,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine. He still beats him because I rolled a 16.
If it makes you feel any better, athletics would have been the exact same bonus because it's a +4
Yeah.
bonus for either strength or
Yeah,
Or
that's fine.
athletics.
So he jumps down and attempts to grapple you. As you push him off, he takes a swipe at you with one of his claws. Does a 24 hit?
oh boy, does it.
Okay, well, so take 7 damage.
I'm waiting for the and. There is no and.
Yeah.
All right, 7 damage taken. Oof.
Yep. And that's his turn.
Sufficient.
He hisses at you from the corner.
Gabe, would you mind punching this thing in the face really
Well,
hard?
is not in melee with somebody?
Yeah, with me.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see because
Uh,
it's a hard corner around.
Yeah. I'll just move you here just so you can see what's going on. You're not there.
Oh, so it's not the person in the corner. Okay.
No.
No.
I said
we haven't even acknowledged
yeah,
him.
this person here does not exist.
Okay.
This is so that Alan doesn't have to see a black screen.
Okay.
He may follow you around town quite a lot.
He's one of the watchers from the Highlander TV show.
A 10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, come on. He's naked wearing rags.
And yet, he has natural armor.
This is true.
Okay. Anything else, Gabe?
Maybe.
You have everything up because we didn't use any of your abilities because I didn't want to deprive you of fun.
He's in debate.
Honestly, for now, I'm good.
Okay. Adara?
So, just a quick question. There's not enough people around him to give Gabe advantage on that one?
No, because you've got to be on the opposite side and it's in the corner of the room. So you'd need to let him escape the corner.
Gotcha.
For 3, so 10 points of damage. Oh, level 2. Then. 12 points of damage.
Right to the face.
Yeah. So as you round the corner, Greg, you blast him with a level 2 magic missile. You see it funking off his emaciated form. And he howls in pain. Father, why did you bring these people here? Oh. Theseus, you are up. And then we'll have Beswin's on deck next, so assuming that Sean doesn't just one-shot him. Ed?
Ooh, this is a good one. I'm actually gonna hold my position right here, and I'm gonna stare at the priest to make sure
Just keep an eye on him.
he doesn't do anything stupid.
Okay, so you can see him. It looks like there is some box of some form underneath the things, which is struggling to get open.
Can't you just go tap that guy on the shoulder? Like, hey, what you got there?
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Really?
I'm gonna move to there and observe what he's trying to get at.
Okay.
The box with a very long string of big beads on it.
It looks like a not a lead box, but a weighty chest. And as he gets it opened up, you see that there is a mace inside of it.
I think he might be entering the fray, my friend.
Yep. All right, my turn's done.
Okay, Ed, you are up.
As is always, I find myself in this position where I'm in melee and I'm a ranger. So I'm going to do the thing that I hate doing.
Drop yourself.
In a man?
Well,
It's gonna drop his bow and pull his sword.
yeah. I regret this decision immediately, by the way.
Which sword are you pulling?
I think I might go for that. Oh, see, that's metagaming it, because I don't know that my character knows jack shit about vampires and whether or not a silver short sword would do better than the long sword that I already have.
Well, you attack back with a silver short sword because it's a short sword, so you get to use dex instead of strength. But whatever.
Yeah, that's the reason why I did that. Sure. That's what I'm reaching for. Aha!
A 19 does hit, so roll for damage.
Woo!
6 damage. So at that, he looks extremely unimpressed.
I would imagine.
As the sword cuts into him, you see it almost seems like it was heated and it burns and cauterizes around the wound. And he howls in pain.
Good for him.
Hauser?
Alright.
I was gonna say, he doesn't get advantage sitting there, does he?
He doesn't get advantage, but sneak attack will trigger.
Okay, because it's okay. That's what I was getting at.
Can I attack from there?
Yep.
Okay.
You'd be attacking like around the wooden post, but you can still attack.
Okay, I just want to make sure because when I moved there, it was like all of a sudden I'm like, there's like a shadow. So, all right,
Pirates of the Caribbean style.
Chris, I sent you a message.
we'll go ahead.
Cool.
I get a +1 to that.
That misses, unfortunately.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it only just misses, but it misses.
Damn
Roll me a
post.
religion check, Sean. You know of their existence, but not like lots of stuff about them.
Okay.
Okay. Donovich is going to raise a mace out of a box, and then he's going to say, Dora, these people are here to help you. Calm down. And then he's going to move to here. Let's do that.
Looks like trying to flank the ranger.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's old, fat, and slow.
So,
Thank you.
I was waiting.
So, Donovich seems to get through to him, and he does seem to settle down a little bit. One second. So he looks around in the corner at you all and says, "If they're here to help, why are they attacking me?"
Because you
And that's it.
attacked me first. You jumped out of the ceilings and you're swinging at me.
I thought my father had finally sent me food.
How often does your food fight back?
I don't know. I've not eaten. Okay, so that's probably more than 6 seconds. So, Gabe,
Gabe, do you believe this young man is calmed down and prepared to not die?
He is literally entirely cornered. I think he would be an idiot if he chose not to.
So would you like to hold your action maybe and wait until...
I'll give him a chance to not hit me.
well, he already had a chance to hit you and spoke instead. That's why you got your turn.
I said I'll just give him a chance to not hit me.
Yeah. Okay, so you're holding an attack. If he does something funny,
If he does something funny, he's getting a battle axe to the dome.
okay. Adara, firebolt. Okay.
Oh, so we're just... so much for all of that.
A 13 misses, unfortunately.
We tell her to not attack.
Too late.
You can, but she has just cast a firebolt at him.
I guess the question is, does Gabe's prepared action then go off? Since
not until he does anything.
I'll hang here.
Thank you.
Okay. Vesserin?
So I'm going to test this young man.
Who's ducking away out of the way of fireball. Yeah. Firebolt, sorry.
Oh, crap. That's right. He did get shot. I can't. Because part of me wanted to be like, all right, so if he's calm, I can just step out of here. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to take the same level of action that Gabriel has. I'm going to keep my eye on.
Ye of little faith, not just backing away slowly from a vampire.
Yeah, that was my initial reaction, and if somebody hadn't shot it with a firebolt, I may have done that, but now I can't.
Okay.
So I can't focus on both of them, the guy at my back and the guy in front of me, correct? So like I need to pick one of those targets and say, if this person twitches in a manner that displeases me, stab it in the face.
I already have a vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take the man behind me.
Okay. Hauser?
I'm gonna ready my attack. To see what's going on here, to see if he actually does settle down and stops the attacks, and hopefully we stop attacking him back. I want to see what's going on. Hold.
Okay. So Donovich is a little bit pissed off because you just tried to firebolt his boy after it was calming down. So he'll move to here. Ed?
Yep, I'll take my swing.
Okay. So as he's moving, Ed does his swing as his priest says, "No, please don't hurt him."
Ooh.
So take your swing, Ed. A crit.
Ooh.
5 plus 5. Okay, so Donovich goes down in a hump. Please don't hurt.
Did you just kill the priest?
Maybe. I'll leave some money in the box. That'll be perfectly fine.
Lovely.
Okay. So that was his action. Doru is going to disengage as an action. And then he's going to climb up the wall. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares to here. And as a bonus action, he's going to shut the cellar door.
You bastard. So
Did he shut us in, or did he shut us in with him?
Oh no, he's on top of the cellar door at the moment.
Ah. He shut us in.
Gabe, I
I
think
just like push it open.
Really quick, Chris.
I'm standing on it.
Well, I'll wait till
Yeah.
my turn. I'll wait till my turn to
That's
ask it. You're good.
but Gabe could bench press that guy over his head.
You can try. Not from there he can.
Oh no, not from there. We'd have to get to the stairs, of course.
So count out the squares. Because
I'm just saying it's a viable option. Do we want to search anything here before? Or no, we should probably just go after him. Because the next thing he could be
Well-
doing is setting the church on fire.
We grab that mace.
it's Gorkvar's initiative, so
What are you doing, buddy?
Hang on. Am I able to just like go through people?
Yeah, because we're
yeah,
gonna.
they can, as long as they make way for you, which most of your players should do.
We will. I will.
Easily
Anyway.
step over me.
True.
Yeah, you can.
Here? This is where I need to be?
I believe
So
so.
that was, let's
Yeah.
see, we have. So that was 1. Yeah, so you've got 5 feet of movement left. So do you want to try and open the cellar door?
Sure.
Okay, take a strength check.
This should be funny.
'Cause if he's not on the door, it's going to fling open.
Wait, should I just do flat strength or athletics?
Can you do athletic?
You can do athletics, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. Ooh.
No. It feels like you push it, and it feels like there's a weight on top of it.
He's a little bit heavier than we thought. So there's
So that will be Adara's turn.
Lost in thought.
Okay, so I was like, am I the only one not hearing him, or
Nope, wasn't
No,
just.
it's just it's thinking. It's fine. Do you want to ask your question, Sean?
How dead is Donovich?
You can check on your turn.
That's what I was waiting
Yeah.
for.
Yeah. So
you're next?
He hasn't taken a death save yet because he's not had a turn yet. Oh.
There you go.
Okay, so he is stable at 0 hit points.
Oops.
Yeah, you. So Greg's medicine check stabilizes him, Sean. So you don't need to spare a dying on him.
Okay.
He has 0 hit points, so we'll recover to 1 after an hour, I believe it is. Or you can put some healing into him if you want to.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Cool. So he's back to all 9 of his hit points. Unless Ed wants to. He stood up again, Ed. Do you want to hit him again?
No, get him. I sit down. No, I'm not. Not of all the people that just got done wasting their spells on themselves.
Did a priest touch you when you were younger, Ed? Is that what's going on here?
Veserin's turn.
I think I'm going to take my opportunity to cure my wound since I have a second to breathe.
Okay, do you want to pick up your bow as well?
Yeah, that's right. That was the second thing I was going to say.
I wouldn't make you leave it in a basement.
You've already done that once.
It'd have been funny.
That was the sword, not your bow.
Yeah, it wasn't funny the first time.
Look, I feel like you're doing okay. You traded a normal sword for a nice windmill hilted longsword.
I did,
and a silver short sword. Looks like you came out on top.
I did. It didn't feel that way at the time.
Yeah. Hauser?
Really a whole heck of a lot I can do here. Move over to see, so I can at least see up the stairs to see what's going on.
We can assist Gabe's character on the trying to heave-ho the old door open.
You could indeed take the help action. That is right.
But am I going to actually be able to reach that?
I was just going to say that.
So
it'd be best for Sean to do.
Would be. It's only 20 feet to get there, Jeff. Do you want to stand here?
I didn't mean can I physically make it to that spot? I'm like, can I reach to help push? I'm a halfway.
He means vertically.
Gothar could use you as a lever.
Oh, good. So I get crushed by the halfway into the door.
So Donovich is going to come around and... What happened? Where did he go? What have you done?
He's upstairs, standing on the cellar door.
You fools, I've had him contained here for a year.
This whole time he was just waiting to get let out. Oh crap, he's gonna go ram shot through the town. We've got to get out of here.
Okay, and it is... Give me 1 second.
We never really said we'd be good help.
Yep. There we go. And what did the initiative thing? Where's it gone? There it is. So it is Gorkvar's turn.
Oh boy.
You can do it. We believe in you.
Again, push on.
Clap your hands and wish real hard.
Okay, so this time it's as if there is 0 resistance on the door and it comes flying open off the hinges now.
Boom! Ain't gonna do that ever again.
Assuming that you want to use the first 5 feet of movement to get to here, so you've got 25 feet of movement left.
We've got to go get the little bastard.
Yeah. My guess is he left the church.
Yep.
1, 2. That's 25, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I think we should all
Yeah.
practice our faces when people tell us that there's a vampire loose in town. We're like, oh, no,
You
really?
see no sign of a vampire.
Oh yeah, no, he's gone. I guess it's gonna be down to me and my tracking skills.
No, how that happened?
Undead are a favorite enemy of mine.
Yeah. Adara.
That's my turn.
Okay. And BCS.
Where do you think you would go, Father?
He'd probably be looking to get to his Dark Master. Or feed.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
All right. I'm gonna. Where do we go from here, Chris?
So that costs 5 feet, Sean.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Vesserin.
My intention is to get to this top of the stairs and start to see if I can track this thing.
Okay, well,
Thank you.
I'm moving you to the thing.
I noticed.
So it's 20
survival?
feet.
Or nature.
Yep, it'll be survival check. So it's a 12.
Hey,
So
Chris,
you see some.
hey, Chris, have you
I
moved
can't hear.
have you moved Baskor out yet so you can see what's going on?
No, it's okay. He's got that same weird line that Chad had last week, so he can't see anything anyway. So
Gotcha.
get wrecked.
And his turn was before the door was open, so.
Gabe, is there
Yeah.
anybody upstairs at all?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then we have Halzor.
I'm gonna go here.
Oh, sorry, Ed. I was going to say you see some scratch marks on the door here, but that's about it.
Okay. I know he's not in the room. Well, I'll get to that on my turn. Never mind.
Okay, Chad, you make it to that point, assuming that Ed doesn't move anymore.
Well, I had one more movement left on that. I could probably move one more, but I guess no. I was gonna say I was stopping there so that I could try to get an idea where the hell he was going.
Yeah, you can break
I'm
up your move
outside
as
of
well.
the room.
True.
Yeah.
All right. I had one more left, so I can just get out of the way so
Yeah.
people can get out.
Okay, so that'd be... Yeah, so you would, to move anymore, you'd need to dash, Chad, but you can do it as a bonus action because you're a rogue.
All right, so that was what, 25 to get to the top of the stairs, 5 to go up. I got 20 left.
Yeah, correct.
Over there.
Okay. Okay. Then we have Donovich is going to come up the stairs. Stand here. And at that point, we will break initiative.
Oh, okay. I thought you said at that point smashes the ranger in the face with his mace.
I know. No, you've
You're
got no
over.
idea where he is, but he makes it off the map. So,
Gotcha.
so
Just
is
gonna
it
bend
basically
you
you can
over.
all talk and discuss what you want to do, but there's no initiative tracking there.
All right, so I'm going to continue to attempt to track this thing down, see which direction he went. I'm going to assume that he went out the front door, so can I stand at least at the front door?
He said he can move around freely.
Okay, so I'm going to start searching for tracks, see where the hell he went. Or listening for the screams of the damned, one of the other. What the what?
But you get advantage for trying to track undead. Is that right? Because you've got preferred enemy undead.
Oh, that doesn't tell me anything.
Tells you that your ranger skills are that of Stevie Wonder.
Whilst you're waiting, you can also take me a perception check. Anyone who's outside can take a perception check.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This would be villagers screaming in the distance.
So yeah, you see tracks heading in this direction, and you hear screaming and wailing coming from the north as the map is.
All right, I guess we're
I'm
heading in
back
that
to-
direction.
Okay, so at that point, we will transition to.
Might be a good idea to tell the people who's still inside the church what's going on.
this map.
Maybe. I basically just smacked a priest with a sword and then walked away. I was like, yeah, we're good. We're good, right?
Well, that's part of your etiquette, you know.
It is.
You just don't know the proper ways around communities.
Right?
Don't high five people while you're holding a sword. Make sure they're aware that you're going for the high five at the same time.
Yeah, that's super useful.
So, can you all see the village map now?
Sure can.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the plan?
So did he go in this general direction?
There's a token on
north.
the map.
Oh, look at that. I was too far. Yeah, okay. So that's the general direction we're going.
Yeah.
I think.
So, Ed is controlling effectively the entire party. So,
Great. The guy who hit the priest with a sword is in control.
yeah.
Nothing to be worried about now. So we're outside this church building.
Want to go towards where all the screaming's going on? To try and help, maybe?
Yep.
Oh, it was more wailing as if someone was on fire running away from him.
Yeah, like he's out in the daylight, guys.
Oh.
It's a vampire. So he's
That
taking
kind of
up his
screaming.
superhero persona of Human Torch.
Flame on.
If you would say it.
So I will describe the scene for you. As the graveyard raises up onto the hillside, outside of the graveyard it becomes a little bit steeper and then is forested. So if you want to take an intelligence check, Ed.
Oh god,
Straight
we're
up
dead.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not dead.
You figure that there's probably shade in the tree line.
So he went up there to hide. All right.
Boy.
I take it we have to enter the church to get back there. Is that
No,
a
there's a
fence?
gate. There's a gate here.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's go
basically, a full move will get you to here, and if you like, you could probably take a normal move will get you to here. A dash will get you to here.
I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm the whole party, so
Yeah.
sure.
We're doomed.
Do I got eyes on him at that point?
You can see him on the map. I'm not going. He isn't trying to hide. Haste seems to be the correct.
I whisper to you before your turn ends, Ed. Why don't you cast Hunter's Mark on him
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
and escape you?
Okay. Okay, I will need to look up Hunter's Mark in a moment, but it's fine.
It's just that
It
additional.
No, it doesn't do damage to him for this one, but basically, once you've got someone marked, you can track them and sense where they are and stuff like that. I think I'll need to read it exactly, but that's fine. So
Be able to click the
yeah,
just
I'll
spell
grab it.
in your spell book on your spell book page. Should bring up the description into the text.
And how do I kick it into the?
So when you're on your character sheet, it's got 3 tabs: core, bio, and spells.
Yeah, I got that. How do I get it into the chat?
Click it from your spell list.
Magic.
Okay,
It's
see-
fine, Ed, it's fine. I'm gonna look it up in the book while you guys decide what you're doing next.
I want to
Is it
know how to
party
do
turn?
that.
Okay,
If I
you're
click
doing
that,
it. Are we going after him? Yes or no?
Yes, but Greg,
Okay.
what did you do? I click on it.
so when I'm on my spell page and I've got the list of spells,
Ed's
Uh-huh.
trying to do it from his character sheet, not the spell page of his character sheet.
I am doing it.
Yeah,
on
it
the
doesn't know how
spells
to
page.
play.
No, I am doing it from the spells page of my character sheet. Because you have core, bio, spells. I'm on spells. Spells is in red. I have a list of my first level spells, which are Cure Wounds, Hunter's Mark, and Hail of Florence. When I click on Hunter's Mark, I see.
You
can
choose,
click on the
so
information.
it's concentration up to 1 hour. You choose a creature you can see within range, which is 90 feet, so it's fine. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to a target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on Wisdom. And so, yeah, Perception and Survival checks you make to find it. Yeah, so it gives you advantage to track it, basically.
I still want to know how to put that in the chat.
We'll play about it later because we're already
We-
like
we-
half an hour.
You heard what's going on. Yeah, so.
It's not. I just don't want you guys to
Yeah, I
miss
know.
out on actually playing.
I know.
Because of Ed.
Then, yeah. So what are you guys doing? Are you going fast? Are you going to try and shoot him to add damage to it? As a party, are you going to be using ranged attacks or going full pace?
Well, I'm staying at ranged at the moment, but if I stop to shoot,
So basically, at the moment, he's moving 1.5 squares. You're moving 1.5 squares. If you want to use ranged attacks, you'll only be moving 1 square. So, as a party, are you going to try and apply damage to him as he runs? Or
I think
are you going to try and keep pace with him?
we need to keep pace.
I agree.
Okay. So you're here. Gets to his turn.
He's leading us into a trap, by the way. Just for the sake. Just so
Really?
really.
Don't say.
Is he affected by sunlight, Chris?
Yes.
He looks like he's still looks like he's melting a little bit.
He looks like barbecue chicken.
Okay, and at this point, he makes it to the forest. So, I now need a new map because I didn't prep for this.
Oh. I know. Who would have expected the ranger to smack the priest in the face?
Well, you know.
Right.
In all honesty, maybe we should have expected that.
There we go. This is going to look awfully a lot like that eastern gate because there are trees and it's shadowy.
It was that old adage that we had at D&D back in high school, Chad. Every room's about a room about the size.
We're in a room about this size. No matter where we went, it was always a room about that size.
Okay. So, I will need
I need to zoom
throw
out.
him down in the corner. Can everyone see stuff at a minute?
I can see half of stuff. Does that count?
Or what do you mean by half of stuff?
Oh, there it is. I can see it. Never mind. It's just my browser's doing some kind of weird thing. Whatever. Try to.
Right, no worries.
When I scroll,
I zoom all the way out, I can see everything, but then there's a line of like everybody's pictures cutting through the map.
yeah, okay, it's the same thing mine's doing. It's not just me. Cool.
Grab the 3 lines. You can.
Tried moving the windows, but it won't let me move your windows.
So if you
Damn,
grab
it's refreshing.
those 3 lines in the portrait, you can move the picture.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to draw some green circles, which will be trees. We'll do it in a horrible lime green so it annoys all of the people who want realistically coloured trees. So there's a tree here, trees here, trees here. All good stuff. Ed, could you roll me a perception check with advantage, apparently?
Sure can. Doesn't do me much good.
Thanks, Stevie.
Oh, so you're sure he went this way?
I didn't see where you put your thing. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm so far
Yes.
zoomed out. I
Did
can't.
you have a
Yeah.
roll perception or survival?
I did a perception, but you can do a survival if he wants. I'm pretty sure they're the same modifier.
I think they are. Let me take a look.
With your age, Ed, would you prefer Ray Charles jokes?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, it's the same modifier. You're fine, Chris. It's the exact same roll.
Yep. So you're sure he is on this map somewhere.
Yeah.
We will re-roll initiative, I suppose.
Question: why do we have a blind ranger with us?
Great
Why
question.
not? Why the hell not?
Refresh your thing, Ed.
I did. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, like, because it started all glitching out, so I hit refresh real quick, and then just as I said that, Chris goes, "Oh, and everyone can roll for initiative." I'm like, "God damn it!"
Ooh, I actually rolled good for a change.
Hey, but you need to select your token first, remember.
Oh,
I'll let you keep a roll, though. It's okay.
dang it.
Oh, how sweet!
Sorry, it's only
wasn't
so that I can do it when he rolls
self-selected.
a 1 as well.
There we go. It's starting to come back up now.
Yeah. So, Chad, you need to click on your token and then do a roll initiative. Currently, I have Sean and Greg. So there's Chad. So I'm waiting for Gorkvar and Viserin.
Eric, Gabe ran to the restroom. I'll click his for him.
Yeah. Do. I mean, I could have.
Will some dice before him too? What are you doing, man? Jeez.
I don't know. He's got it hidden somewhere.
You know what?
Roll 20. You don't know where to find a
Adara
character
is the
sheet?
best wizard ever.
Oh, does that magic weapon on my
There we
sword
go.
has that
Done.
gone
He
away?
rolled a 4, Ed. He rolled a 4.
It lasts an hour.
Yeah, it
It's gone.
hasn't been an hour. So, Theseus, you are on deck. Then Hauser is immediately afterwards.
I just thought I'd put my advertising up.
Yeah. That's a psychic damage coming your way very soon. Yeah, do you want to roll a perception check? Okay. Don't see anything interesting. Some trees.
Are these 5 or 10?
These are 5. So you can you can hold an action, or you can keep moving. Okay, roll me a perception check with advantage from that position. Yep. Okay. Hiding behind the tree center, you see this guy.
That guy.
I think I'm 5. I'm pretty close to out of points, so we'll call it that I'm out. And yell very loud, he's behind the tree in the middle.
So let's double check.
And don't hurt him.
You'd have 10 feet left, Sean, if you want to move. You've got 2 more squares.
Wait, did you make the comment of "don't hurt him"?
Yes.
I don't speak your language.
Je ne comprends pas. Parlez-vous en français, s'il vous plaît?
What am I,
Really, you know, we're
what am I
fighting
speaking
him
my
and
native
practically killing
Barovian
him.
here?
Okay. Hauser.
All right, let's see here. 5, 15. Movement.
So I cheated slightly there.
There
There we go. That's more realistic.
That's as far as I can go.
Okay. And then it is Doru's turn. Oh, baby. The turn we've all been waiting for. I wonder what
Shoot him
halfling
with this
tastes
time.
like. I wonder what halfling tastes like. He's going to move into here, and he will.
And then I couldn't get Chrome to
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
What do I need to roll?
So instead of it's done, Gabe, don't worry about it. Instead of taking damage, he's going to try and grapple you.
So I need a strength.
So you don't get to do it yet. It's on your turn.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't deal damage. He just grabs you, and
Gotcha.
then he's going to attempt to bite you. Though, does a 21 hit?
No.
No,
Okay, so
no.
you take four piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage as he sinks his fangs into your neck and shoulder region because he's not being overly gentle.
Lovely.
And your maximum hit points is reduced by 7.
Ooh.
And he looks a little bit healthier all of a sudden.
That sucks.
It does. Over and over again.
At least somebody got the joke.
I got it.
laugh.
Adara, it is your turn.
What is the green goop?
Is it?
Trees.
Ah, yes.
I hadn't prepared a forest scene because I didn't think you were just all going to walk away from the door and let him just stroll on out.
Or, try and kill the priest.
He's not dead. He got up.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he wasn't
17
fully dead.
will hit. What? Yep, just the damage. 2 lightning damage.
The magic weapon is gone now.
Sad time.
I didn't figure you're going to be stabbing him while you're trying to get him off your back.
Ed, your turn.
Turn
Don't
him
let
loose.
Ray Charles shoot me.
I can move a couple of squares. I want to try to figure out the best spot for me here in case he starts diving around. I think I'm just going to move to here. Give me a little bit of
Take an intelligence check. Oh, yeah, he might start diving around. You're right. Good point.
Yeah, hasn't eaten in a year.
fair point. I see where you're going now. I see what I missed. All right, taking shots.
An 8 does not. You're doing well today, Ed. I'm glad you came. As the DM, myself and Doro are both happy that you are here. Chad, however, may not be.
This is why I said don't let Ray Charles shoot me.
Gabe, you are up.
Okay.
You could dash in there if you want, but you can't swing after that. I have a feeling he might be.
If only he had something called an action search.
Ooh, that's true.
Wait, can I dash?
Dash.
Yeah,
and
you can
action
dash.
Okay, hold on.
You can get there.
Yeah, I go here. Wait, can I?
Yeah.
And just as proof. Wait.
Yeah.
There's that. Ooh, good job.
Oh,
A 27 with a natural 20 will in fact hit.
And also, just because I can, where is it?
you doing your thing?
And
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Seems legit, man. Seems legit.
Sounds like 3D12 to me.
do I roll
3d12.
now? 2. 'Cause I already.
3,
Oh yeah.
and then you add your strength.
My strength bonus.
Yeah, what's your character's strength?
Plus, which is +7. It says next to the battle axe 200. It says +7.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if you do that. Oh no, sorry, it's
4.
It's +5. Sorry, that's it to hit. Yeah,
7.
so 27. So it's 32. So he takes 16 damage.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
So as your axe sinks into his body, you notice that it doesn't do as much damage as you would have otherwise believed a strike of that magnitude would have. Is that better, Ed?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's more
Not
narrow.
enough damage for him to drop me.
Yeah. Theseus.
Well, let's see. I think I'm gonna do. Do some of that.
Ooh, backfell beast from whence you came.
Okay. And what's the DC?
Doesn't
So what's it's on your character sheet, Sean. Let me check for you.
It's probably like
on
14
this-
or something.
Yeah, on the spot. An 11 isn't going to pass, but it's just for future reference.
what is
Yeah,
the
If you go to spells on your character sheet, the spells tab where it says spell save DC at the top, so it's 14.
gotcha? Okay.
Yeah, so that fails. So he is indeed turned now.
Woohoo!
Oh, you
Ti-
hold your holy symbol.
Yeah.
Be
And-
gone, foul beast. That is. You've still got a move and a bonus action, Sean.
Yeah. So is he
Taking
still
into account that, so he's afraid of you.
correct? And I'm
That's cheap.
and who do we have around him? We have the wounded
Gabe.
halfling. We have Gabe, and then Ed's down there. Adara's there. So
All right, if you would appreciate some advice, I would probably stand here.
well, that's exactly what I'm trying to see which way I can push him. Though.
Yeah. That sends him back in this direction.
Yes.
But so remembering the way that Turn Undead works, as soon as you guys hit him, because you know this from, I believe you did it.
Yeah. We did it. We did it in the basement of the house.
Against the shadows, in fact, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
But
Yeah.
I'm
Once
gonna-
you hit one of them,
yes, but it's only when you do damage. So basically, he is totally afraid of me and only focused on me, which means we could tie his ass up. Just saying.
That's a fair assessment, Sean.
Just saying.
He's going to dash on his turn.
he is. So basically, you have Chad who gets to stand up now because he won't be gripping you anymore because he's about to leg it. So you're only going to get one chance at this
Yep.
if you want to try and tie him up.
So how do I do?
So that will be a contested strength check.
You'd have to try to grapple him.
Oh, wonderful! I have +0 to my strength.
Remembering you don't have to try and grapple him. That's just what Sean's saying you can do.
He's like, I'm not saying it's a good idea. You could.
You could grapple him with your sword.
All the people that have to
So-
do this.
I mean,
So
effectively, it's like,
what you could do is hold an attack. Because if you attack him and damage him in your turn, that breaks the channel of divinity, which means that on his turn, which is just after your turn, he can go back to attacking normally again. So you could wait until he's about to run away from you and then hit him.
Or
he can't disengage. He can only dash.
So if you move to here and then hold an attack, you get your ready to attack, and I'd probably give you a reaction as well.
I don't
have
think
advantage
I don't
over
think-
there.
Yeah, I was going to say where he's standing now, he'll have advantage.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Should I stay
So-
here?
Yeah, in fact, if you stay there, I think this will work out better for you.
All right.
So you're holding an attack action for when he
I'm
tries
holding
to
an attack. Yep.
Okay. So it's technically, because people on the internet are sticklers for this, you're going to ready an attack because the action you do is perform a ready action, and then you pick which action you are going to ready. So blah blah blah, that happens. So
That rules lawyer.
unsurprisingly, he starts to dash, which triggers thing. So it would have been when he was here. So take your attack with advantage. 23 does indeed hit.
Yeah.
So there is an ally, so you will get sneak attack on this.
Check it
I
out
need to.
when you're done. Can I borrow that die when you're done?
Ah, funny. And sneak attack.
So you need to click the short sword at the bottom of in the chat window to roll damage.
There we
Yeah,
go.
and then sneak
I'll
attack.
sneak it.
So this is not going to break the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure we're on the same page.
Because we've skipped his turn.
The key to breaking, there was 2 chances here. One, turning him stops him from attacking. That's number 1. Gets his teeth out of the neck of the halfling.
Now,
It stopped him from feeding.
Yeah.
So
Now-
he started.
now Gabe
Go on
gets
then.
his. No, I was going to say now
Yeah.
Gabe gets his opportunity attack.
So Chad's going to get a reaction as well from him leaving his engagement. So there's going to be 2 reactions possible.
Face.
Epic.
He continues to run. Now it's broken, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look. A whopping 8.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you
You
weren't expecting that, so you miss. Chad, you get to do a reaction as well.
Another attack.
Yep. An 18 will hit.
Again, Chad, can I borrow that die when you're done?
This doesn't give. I don't have any. Am I able to do a sneak attack on this or not?
You can only do it
No.
once per round.
Okay.
Then just. Oh, crap! I have the magic weapon still.
No.
No, because
Yeah,
there's a
and-
witch bolt currently attached to him.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna run to there, I think. But no, it's gonna run to here and it's gonna climb up in this tree.
Okay.
So he dashed, you see, so I can't do an attack because I started a dash.
Gotcha.
But that's Adara's turn.
Burn the tree down.
He does take 8 damage.
Only we had a 12-foot statue with a big sword to chop the tree down with him in it.
All right. There's a golem.
Okay. Then
And you
it
broke the world's
is
leg doing it.
Basarian's turn.
Can I see him? Can I get a shot on him from where I am?
Yeah, it's in a tree.
Okay. Just didn't know if that changed anything. Like if he was in like light cover.
It's going to be +2 to his AC, but I don't need to tell you that until after you roll.
Fail.
Until I fail miserably.
Yeah.
Follow the squiggly lines.
So, see, it could have been stood right in front of you and it would have still missed. It's fine.
Like I'm having one of those nights. At this time in on table, I'd be switching out dice at this point.
You're just going to refresh the prize there. So,
Maybe.
So
I'm gonna-
Gabe, he's
keep going.
currently about 15 feet up in a tree.
Huh. Drop a tree down. I mean, I do have I think I have a crossbow, but I'd have to like spend an action to put my battle axe away, and then
So you could drop a battle axe on the ground.
that's true. Hold on.
I mean,
Remember to go get it.
there's 5 of you. One of you must remember to pick it up, surely. And if not, I know a mercantile shop in town that will sell you one.
Don't rely on the ranger.
There's a battle axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop that, and then I guess just take a shot with my crossbow.
Oh, a 19 hits because you're a better ranger than the ranger.
Have two working eyes.
Okay. Theseus, you are up.
I am going to put a mace away and pick up a battle axe.
Okay. So you still have an action.
Apparently,
What?
I'm 19.
Oh my god.
Hauser, it is your initiative, my friend.
Oh
My
crap!
little halfling buddy.
Yeah.
Do you have a bow?
I've
Are you kidding? We just threw those away. Where'd you find those?
When I was throwing them away, I found one.
From where?
There was literally
moved down to
like a
here.
black part on the back of the styrofoam thing.
You want to go get
Oh,
that?
that's
I
right.
do.
You can make a sneak attack, ranged attack, because I'm adjacent to him.
No, they all fell out. And like a couple broke.
You're technically not adjacent to him, but you do have a big witch bolt coming out of your chest attached to him, so I'm going to allow that. But if you didn't have a witch bolt, I wouldn't be counting that as adjacent.
Is he like,
He's up a tree, he's 15 feet up a tree.
okay.
But like I say, you are currently attached to him with a witch bolt, so I will allow sneak attack from a ranged attack.
All right. I do have a short bow, so I guess I'm going to drop my short sword and take a shot.
22 hits. Everyone hits with ranged attacks. Easy.
Ooh, 8.
Embarrassing.
It's about
I
to
did
go.
one of those Hawkeye no look things, you know, where he shoots at Loki and
Get your sneak attack damage, too.
Indeed, you do.
And just remember,
sneeze.
you're not familiar enough with the land, so
Yeah, I'm sure I put it.
your accuracy just isn't there yet.
I didn't account for the wind. That's what it was.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So, and it's his turn. And he's going to leap out of a tree and go here.
Why? I'm the least effective person here.
He knows that you're tracking him, Ed, and he doesn't want to get tracked because he wants to live.
I see.
He wants to unlive, sorry. So
He literally
let's
passed
do-
2 people to get to me.
So he lands nimbly on his feet, leaping out of the tree, and lunges at you. So does a 20 hit?
Ugh, yes.
Take 6 more slashing damage, and then you need to take a con save to maintain your hunter's mark. So that'll pass. So he's going to hit you again.
What?
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
9 slashing damage.
No. Everybody else getting fucking claws, and I had to get bit.
Yeah, great.
He,
call.
he clawed you first, and then stopped clawing you so that he could hold you and bite you. But he actually needs to get out, or he's going to die soon. So, do
Literally
you?
3 other people that were closer went past all of them to me.
Because he
'Cause
knows
you're
you're not a
tracking
threat.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you do me another con save, please, Ed?
No, I mean, yes. This I
20
can do.
passes as well. That's fine. Okay, so that's his turn. Adara. Minus. Okay, then we have Vasari.
Why do you do this to me, Chad? Or Chris, why? Why?
I was gonna say, it's
Everyone
not
needs a
me.
hobby.
Drop bow. Pull up.
You sure? Being this close, you might hit him this time.
I know, right? That's the only hope that I have.
A 20 hits.
Maybe
He's
your guy
still
needs glasses.
So does Hunter's Mark still
Yep.
work on the? Okay,
Yep.
that's-
Yeah. Yeah, you have it and it's maintained. And it's the same kind of damage as the attack. So it all does full damage now using that silvered sword. He's looking pretty beaten up right now.
worst archer ever.
Yeah.
Gabe, you are back up, sir. Or Gokpa, I should say. I need to change the default tokens for you guys so that it has the names on.
So remember, Theseus has your axe. You can hold it out as you run by and grab it in a very cool action scene.
Yeah, a little toss in the air. Roar.
Yeah.
You'll have to drop your crossbow, but I'll allow it.
Hold on.
As weapons have strewn across Bavaria.
Where do you think he stocks his mercantile from?
Exactly. From the dumbasses
Well,
who
they've got
don't know how to
to change
equip
your weapon.
weapons correctly.
Here
At least when we change weapons, we can fire bows and crossbows and stuff.
it's a crossbow now.
Yeah, cool. So you can.
Wait, here was 30.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check first.
Oof.
It's fine. I was just looking for a 1, to be honest. If you got a 1, I was going to describe how that didn't work, but I will let you deftly grab your axe out of the air into a diving swing at this vampire's head.
And
And a 21 hits. Okay. Theseus, you are up.
not dead.
All right. So what I am going to do is I'm going to run through, zigzag through everybody, and try to tackle his ass.
Okay. Roll we'll do a contested strength check again. Because it's easy.
You want to do strength, or do you want to?
Yeah, you can do athletics if you like.
I'll do athletic.
I rolled a 7, Sean, so you tackle him to the ground.
Tie his ass up now.
Hauser, it is your turn. Do you have any rope?
Have rope?
You have one of the. You should have given a kit.
Here.
If you have... no, I think you've got a burglary kit. Yeah, so a burglary
Got
kit.
hemp and rope.
Yep,
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah.
All right. I will then
Take a dexterity check.
Um,
Unsurprisingly, he's not lying still.
Back up. Let's check.
Yeah, so pick one of the 4 empty squares to be in, and we'll say that works.
One
Okay.
there.
So on his turn, he is going to thrash around and attempt to escape.
And
So the ropes. So Sean, take a strength check with advantage to try and hold him down. So he breaks the ropes, but you're still holding him.
It's because it's hemp rope, you know.
There goes my rope.
As in, the rope's not destroyed.
You wriggled
But
free.
he's.
Atlas.
There we go. There it is.
Unlimited power.
Do you have any rope you want to add to a pile, or?
I'm fine. I'm fine electrocuting him.
I'm still trying to figure out why we're keeping this thing alive.
Because we do need to kind of we need to talk to that priest, and I don't think he'll talk to us again with his son dead. We can kill him after we talk to him.
Okay, as long as we're in that agreement, then sure, I will contribute some rope.
Yeah, you could always just kill the priest.
Okay, so he's already tied. No, he broke the rope, but he's still grappled. So take a dex check with advantage.
And
Okay.
Chris, you may want to say he broke free of the rope. That way.
Yes, he broke free of a rope.
Yeah.
Okay,
The lawyers will
Okay.
jump on you.
true. So, you are currently holding a vampire which is tied up. What's the plan?
I want to pile on top of him and just keep him pinned down.
Okay, so I'm going to say that if the two of you and the rope are on him, that you have him pretty well held down at the moment. So if that's your actions, you have caught yourselves a vampire who is hissing and spitting at you and doing his best to put his teeth onto something.
Okay. Well, let's start back towards the church.
Well, I'm going to keep cooking him until he goes unconscious. Oh, no, it's not
no,
gonna
I-
happen.
I'm gathering up the
I'm
weaponized
laughing because
rock.
it's funny, Greg.
Okay, so roll
I'm picking up my
roll your
weapons.
damage. Well done.
My point being is
Okay, so
this isn't going to kill him. It's just going to knock him
No,
unconscious.
no,
And then
I got you.
he's going to keep regenerating unless we do radiant damage to him, right? So we'll get him to the point where we get him down and he's unconscious. Then we can rope him all up and carry him back
Okay.
and do whatever the hell he
could
wants.
you roll me 2 more lots of damage, please? Okay.
He's,
Okay, so you're now at the tree line.
he's genuinely palpitating him.
Yeah, now he's going to start burning up.
Here, I picked up my stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ping up my bow, and then if I take them out, I'd like to find my missing arrows if possible. I fired
Still
two.
conscious when we get the tree line.
yeah.
Then let's wait at the
Find your
tree line
arrow.
until we knock him out, and then we can rope him up more securely and then cover him so that he doesn't burn to death in the daylight.
The way you fired your arrows, Ed, they're in the next county over.
That would be my
Um,
too, but I figured I'd ask.
Stuck out of the clouds in the sky.
So you can take half of them back, or you can roll 50% for each of them.
I take the free roll right now.
I'll take the free one, thank you.
So
I only fired
Greg,
one.
can you take me an intelligence check with advantage?
While he's rolling, can we please
Greg,
make sure everyone picks up their weapon?
Adara?
Intelligence.
Yeah, Hauser already picked them all up.
Okay, just checking. And return them, right?
Not yet. So you're relatively sure that you're not actually dealing damage to him at the moment?
Lovely.
So his regeneration is exceeding the amount of damage I'm doing to him?
Well, with those last 2 rolls, no, but if you combine the 3, yes.
So we want to take him.
It's a fine line.
I'm still questioning these tactics. I'm just saying.
How about we silver sword him if we're going to do it?
Okay.
If you would
If
just-
the goal is to get him unconscious, the silver sword's the best.
So, for the sake of brevity,
Well, I
I'm
take
not
it.
making you roll damage and me regenerating him. I'm keeping I'm keeping him at the current hit points is at. Is it so? Just so we're not wasting time rolling dice. So you have at the moment. I'm DM magicking away the witch bolt to cancel out the regeneration.
Bolts, take them out of the tree line
So
and give me a couple rounds of cooking them.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I could always
Okay.
contribute. I got a dagger I could stab him in the nuts with because he bit me.
Son of a bitch.
Only look like a small child.
okay, could you roll me a witch bolt damage? Okay, just a 1. No, sorry. Okay, so minus 3. Right, so at that point, he starts to turn to ash.
Aww.
We cover them up.
You can, but there's not much left of his flesh.
We were bringing him out covered up.
So, just because I know you'll probably want to know how I was doing it, he was taking 10 points of damage from the sunlight every round, and because you did just enough to make it that the sunlight would put him at 0, well, at less than 0, not your witch bolt. So the sunlight dealt the killing blow, not the witch bolt.
Lovely.
Okay.
He was on 21 hit points when you took him into the sunlight. You did 1 and then 10, which put him at 10, which meant there was no way. If you rolled a second witch bolt die, there was no way you could keep him alive at that point. Because railroads are fun.
Because railroads are fun.
Well, it's better than a TPK, so we'll take that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I've only lost 7
You
permanent
have a
hit
body
points.
which looks like it burned up in the sun. You know, there's no sword marks on it.
Yeah, so totally not our fault. He ran outside and barbecued himself.
So, what is the plan?
Are we
Well-
returning it to dear old dad?
Yes, we're going to return the remains to dear old dad.
You want to
Okay.
anything about my health or?
We will. Don't worry.
So
Because I got to get both you and Ed. So
I can do some healing as well.
yeah, but with cure wounds, I can do 2.
Yeah, and I already used mine.
Okay.
He touched himself in the basement.
So you guys back in the church now. As he sees you carrying a covered form, he starts to cry a little bit and asks you to lay him out on the altar.
Okay, that's where we put him.
Oh, how is the deed done? He's returned many times.
Well, I think to be safe, you might want to do whatever ritual it is that banishes these creatures permanently.
Correct.
Just to be sure.
I'll administer the rites. Hopefully before the sun goes down, I'll have laid him to rest finally.
How much time do we have before the sun goes down?
Are there any chairs here?
There's pews.
In any of the rooms, did I see any chairs?
Yeah, there's a couple of chairs.
I'll go get one of the chairs and smash it. Take the legs off, sharpen up one of the legs, and hand it to the priest.
I know where this is going.
And hand it to the priest.
Yeah.
Be-
Take
Be safe.
a persuasion check with advantage. So you can take it as a party if you want to. So you can pick someone
Sure.
who is good at it.
Pick someone who's like has more persuading power than a wet noodle.
I get a +2.
Have at her.
Hey.
Okay, so since you're all rolling, I'm not letting you roll with advantage, seeing as everyone's doing it. But
Chad,
the halfling folk hero finally convinces him that this is the right course of action.
Yeah, hand in the neck.
And he places the sharpened steel leg above where the heart was, and there's like very little flesh, and he looks a little bit like Uncle Owen, post Stormtroopers, and it pushes through the rib cage. You hear the brittle sound of bones cracking as what little of the flesh of the heart is pierced by the stake.
I'm adding 3 more wooden stakes to my thing though, because I've got the other 3 legs.
It was a 3-legged steel. You can add 2. Metagaming bastard.
3 legs to or 2 legs to his kit. He has it in his kit now.
I know. Except I'm going to fit it so that it fires out of the crossbow now.
Stock up on holy water while we're here? Jeez.
Sean, could you... so he's going to hand you the mace and ask if you could return this for him.
Where is it to be returned to?
Just so you know that you were stood next to him when he got it out of the box.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So he wants me to put the mace away.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I'll do that.
Okay, and as you return it to a box, you see a parchment resting in the box as well.
Roll a fireball.
I don't know. No one's looked at it yet.
Very, very carefully reach into the box and pick up the parchment with my very fingertips just to make sure.
So you find this parchment on in the box. So this is where we learn if Sean did his own homework when he picked what religion his character was.
Where the locks are whole, the faith will be restored. I'm petting you.
So does Sean know what this symbol is? Because his character most definitely does.
Is that the symbol? Is that Strahd symbol?
No, that is the symbol of the faith of Saint Ezra.
Ah, gotcha.
It is a silvered short sword with a sprig of belladonna.
Yep. And no, homework was not done.
It's okay. So you would recognize this as the holy symbol, and if you would like to take a religion or a history check, depending on which one you want to take for me, with advantage, seeing as it's awfully pertinent to your faith. Okay. So not only do you recognize the symbol, you know that there was a shield of the faith of Saint Ezra was an item that was sacred to your church. A holy relic, you might say.
Yes. And I really, 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 really want it. Really want it.
So what you're trying to say, Sean, is that you really want
In fact, I think I would die for it.
Ooh.
When the locks.
So you put the mace back.
So really quick, is the mace nicer than my mace?
Take an Arcana check. Yes. It feels slightly magical.
Ooh.
So, unfortunately, my mace that I own accidentally falls into the box, and I can't tell which one's which. So I pick up the mace that seems kind of magical,
Okay.
I'm
and
pretty sure it's fine.
I'm chaotic, dude. So it's all good.
It's not all good, but it is chaotic.
It is chaotic. That's correct.
So okay, so you can add a +1 mace to your inventory.
I'll let you do that later.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Do you put the note back in? Pardon me, the parchment.
Somehow the parchment ends up in my pocket. I don't know how it just ended up there.
It fell in there. The wind blew it in.
So I don't know if Sean remembers or not, but the priest told you last week that he'd like an hour ago now,
Yeah.
that he didn't recognize your order as you were having a conversation with him. I don't know if Sean
Fire.
remembers, it's been 2 weeks.
Fire.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Fire, I said.
Don't remember the conversation, but I do remember you just saying that now. So
I remember it.
Yep, good. See, friendly GMs help players because I knew there was no way you would remember that he said that.
His work interfered last week.
Again, how many times do you want me to say sorry for that?
Okay, so
It's never enough.
as you return up the stairway,
Yep.
he's in the middle of a conversation with everyone else, which would have gone along the lines of, I'm going to perform any rites. I would appreciate some solitude while I tend to the remains of my son.
Yep.
Understood.
So you catch the tail end of that. So was there anything you guys would have wanted to ask him before Sean returned?
Are there any fonts around the doorway?
Any what, sorry?
Fonts, like receptacles of holy water.
Oh, there are, but it's empty because he, for some reason, wasn't tending to the church that well. It's not empty of holy water, it's empty of water, it's just dry.
Is he capable of healing?
Yeah, that's a great question.
That way one of my friends don't have to blow one of theirs.
That's a great question.
Give me 1 second, and we will.
You can take a rest while he did the.
There you go, Chad. He'll blast a quick 14 hit points your way. Remember, your maximum was reduced by the necrotic damage, though, so you can't go above that.
I know.
Is that permanent?
No, a cure disease should be able to take care of it. But
Gotcha. Can I go me next for the healing, by the way?
well, real quick. Well, I'm not there, so I can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You might want to heal his eyes while you're at it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. It's gonna. So you get 14 hit points as well.
Ooh. Why, thank you.
Okay, and then he go, and you see him. Roll me an Arcana check, Greg, or a religion check, Sean. Yeah, so Greg sees him begin to perform a ritual of sanctuary on the body of his son. So
He is
no
in.
more harm will fall upon him. No one's going to be attacking his dead corpse anytime soon.
Hmm.
Maybe he could have done that while he was alive. Oh,
Been much
undead, I suppose.
appreciated.
Okay, so you guys gonna head back into town, or what do you want to do?
What
Yeah, I
day is
think
it?
you've done enough damage now, don't you?
It's time for a rest.
Okay. Do you want to pick your route back into town?
Well, we have to go get our food.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
So this is where we figure out if Alan actually bothered sitting through all of that silently. Because as you come around to where the inn is, Hauser recognizes 2 wagons that are parked up again in the same spots as last time.
Oh, the gypsies are back.
So,
I see anybody around them, or just the wagons?
just the wagons at the moment.
All right. I'll try knocking on the back door of one of them, see if anybody answers.
There's no one in the wagons at the moment.
Okay. These are the wagons that I was following and ended up in town here. They might be in the inn at the moment.
Are they like Vistani wagons?
Yep, they are Vistani wagons.
You said these are the ones that were here in town when you got here.
These are the ones that I camped with, and then ended up meeting up with again when I got into town.
Gotcha.
Really quick, did anybody stab the skeleton?
Yeah, the priest did it himself.
Okay.
I made sure he did.
Because casting Sanctuary would be a weird thing if he didn't do that.
No, we're aware.
I mean, you could pull the stake out, but I think we've all.
So, Ed, take a well, what would you do to check something on your preferred enemy? That'd be like intelligence or survival.
So
Wisdom check.
enemy, I think would be net. Ah, that's wrong.
It's wisdom, probably. It's some wisdom based thing because it.
Yeah,
Yeah, take a wisdom check. I'll let you add your proficiency to it as well. So we'll
proficiency.
plus 2.
What? Oh,
Just
sure.
roll wisdom, and I'll let you add +2 to what you get.
24.
So at a 24, that vampire was fucking dead.
He was fucking dead.
Yeah, he was. When that stake went in and punctured the heart, it was like just turning to dust, and like the bones were flaking away. You'd be awfully surprised if there was any coming back from that, given your knowledge of undead.
It would take more than a miracle to bring him back.
Yeah.
I will convey this information to the rest of my crew.
Good.
Yeah.
Preferably in that exact right. Yeah, that thing was fucking dead. You guys know that, right?
Yeah. So, are you guys going in the inn, or are you avoiding the inn like play?
No, we'll go in the end.
I was just going to say, there's a frosty beverage in there, I assume.
I don't know if it's red wine frosted, but whatever.
Oh, I was hoping for ale, but that'll work too.
Yeah.
Craving a raw steak, am I?
Well, as you walk into the inn, Sophia, I remember his name. Honest, I'm good at this.
I've done this before, I swear.
You see Arik cleaning some glasses. And Shad will notice some familiar figures around a different table to the 3 ladies, a different table to Anelka, Maribel, and Savona. There seems to be a family of Vistani sat at the table enjoying the afternoon meal. Which ironically makes it the busiest you've seen the inn for a while.
I was just gonna ask that too. Can we kind of like give one of the little nods, like the visual acknowledgement that they're there? Maybe a slight wave as we're heading to our table.
All three sisters shake their head at you at the same time.
That's what I figured.
Third eye.
I will go ahead and approach the ones that I know. Greet them.
Okay, so I'm relatively sure that Hauser would remember this guy's name is Stanimir, which Chris 100% did have to look up because I couldn't remember what I told you his name was. But I know when I told you his name. So I had panic of when Chad remembers his name and I get it wrong, so I had to research what name I'd given him. Which made it was harder because we didn't record that session. But there you go. So we'll introduce Alan, who's one of our Patreons, to everyone to
Woo!
be the new improved Stanimir.
Ja. Привіт, як
Greetings.
справи?
Yeah. He's got a different accent to Chris.
Okay.
Як справи?
Oh, how are you today?
Добре, добре. Говорите Вестани?
A clue.
He definitely. Do you speak Vistani?
I don't think that's one of the languages I speak.
Considering you have to be there and be able to learn the language, probably not.
Yeah, no,
only person
I'm not
close-
following.
And I'm going to guess as much as we've annoyed these people, they probably don't want to teach us.
Well, all right then. How about common?
Common, yes, I speak common.
Well, it is good to see you again. It is a terrible misfortune that you had to come with us. But perhaps you have fun time?
Not as much fun as I was hoping. I did meet some new friends, so that is good.
Yes, I see. Well, we are just sitting down to our meal. Would you like to join my family?
Sure, that sounds lovely.
And your friends are welcome as well, provided they behave themselves. I've heard from our sisters over here that, well, at least one of your kind does not like to pay his bill.
I glance over at the ranger and be like, "We'll keep him in line."
One time. I did out of
Dobre,
order.
dobre. Come and
I
I
wave
begged
everybody
for-
on over.
I begged for forgiveness.
I'm waving the rest of the group on over.
I shall join him.
Boy.
We'll come over and join.
So
These are okay.
How was your day, your afternoon? I see that you are stuck here, perhaps.
Yes.
Maybe looking for a maid for some reason.
One of my friends is owner of a house here in town, and he was looking for someone to help clean it up.
Well, I don't know anybody particular, but I would warn you, be very careful of who you invite into your home. Very careful.
We've heard this advice before. We will
Well-
take this advice with kindness. Thank you.
I will ask, where have you been since I last seen you?
Well, typically when we make this trip, we come, we visit with our extended family, if you will, and pay our respects to the master.
Master.
Yes, the master. The master
Oh.
of this land.
Right. Then are you on your way back out of this land then?
We may stay for a day or so. Probably heading outside of town to visit the camp with over by Sears Pool.
Do you ever take anybody with you out of Barovia?
Only my family and those who are tired of the area. That being said, I do not believe I have ever taken any, how do you say, outsiders back with us.
What about a cousin 12th removed?
I'm afraid that you do not look even 12th removed this time. I doubt he will let you leave. But
Probably not.
you are welcome to try.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, we tried to go back out the gate, which I came in through, and it seemed to shut before we could get to it.
Yes, it would seem that you are encouraged to stay a little longer.
Do you know the Lord of the Land?
The local Barovians call him the Devil, Strahd. But we know him as Strahd von Zarovich. Many centuries ago, a band of Vistani saved his life. Apparently, this was before he turned into a vampire. But he appreciates the Savior so much that he extends that gift on and on through the generations, so long as no one crosses him, of course. And so we are free to come and go as we wish.
Do you control the mists?
No. That would be the master. He controls the land, and he is the land. Never quite understood that, but I believe he has something to do with it.
Do you know that I am from Barovia?
I can't say that I do.
Yes, I am from Barovia myself, or just outside of the town of Barovia. But not this Barovia. One that was different, more pure.
I do not understand. This is Barovia. It has been Barovia for hundreds of years.
That is what I cannot understand. Do you know the monastery that's just outside of town?
I do. I would not recommend visit.
That's my monastery.
It is, how do you say, bad juju. I would not recommend going.
In another
But again,
place.
that's not for me to decide. You do as you wish.
In another place and seemingly another time, that was my order's monastery.
As long as I have lived so far, it has always been this way.
Strange indeed. Strange indeed.
So when you
Yes.
leave the town,
Yes,
what
you
is it
are
that
a
you
strange
do?
lot. You are very strange.
When you leave the town of Barovia, where do you go? What do you do while you're there? Is it mostly trade?
The greater area of Barovia, well, we mostly travel. Do whatever we wish. We are Vistani. We We go, we play, we sing. We may steal a little, but just
Yeah, that's
little bit.
between friends, of course.
Just little bit for fun time.
Oh yeah, good. Good, clean fun.
Yeah, you understand.
Do you ever bring
You're very
anybody?
humble about it.
Yeah. Do you ever bring anybody back with you?
Well,
Because I'm trying to figure
Unfortunately-
out how people get
unfortunately,
here.
this young halfling, we thought he left us. Apparently, yeah, he was too close. Generally, at least my family, we do not bring other people. They have a tendency of not coming back. Not something I would wish on anyone.
Understood.
Do you know of any rituals or anyone within your clan that can cure diseases?
Cure diseases?
Yes.
No. No, I do not believe so.
Okay.
But I do know someone who may. You may consider visiting Madame Eva. She is at the CF pool. There's a small camp of Vistani there. You may ask her.
Will she be there for long?
Who's to say? She has been here the last time we were here, but who knows? She is Vistani. We like to move around.
I was just gonna say, is she what part of the traveling part of the Vistani? I assume that is that part of your culture to travel to see the world.
Yes, to share, to trade, to play, to learn, to explore, to love, to drink, see the world. It's a lovely
Do you have to
place.
be born Vistani? Because that sounds amazing.
There may be ways to join the family, but you would have to be asked by the head of the house, I believe. But much easier to be born into it.
Oh, of course.
Then sometimes, sometimes it's just one world is not enough. Sometimes it's fun to explore further, but it's not for everyone.
Not for everyone.
People seem to distress. I don't know why. You just have to see past the nomadic way of living. We are quite kind, fun-loving people. But some people are jealous of our lifestyle and frankly don't like us. So every once in a while, it's nice to come here where we are welcome.
Everyone needs a home.
I wouldn't call this a home, but a nice place to visit time to time.
Well, I admire your wanderlust. I too enjoy exploring the world, and your lifestyle sounds fascinating to me.
Yes, it's very enjoyable. I wonder perhaps that's another factor that the master envies, appreciates. Who's to say?
Anything else for our guest? I'm saying that out of character.
It's up to you guys. As much or as little as you want. I'm not fucking doing anything.
Oh no! I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them.
Neighbor Greg,
got
have any
little-
questions?
I'm
I got-
engrossed with a small wooden box that I've been looking out through dinner.
I've been engrossed in the story. There's so much that's so again, completely out of character. They're fascinating. It's so the story is so fascinating that their whole lifestyle is built around just exploring and traveling and bringing things back here. It's really cool. Sean, anything?
No, I had everything I needed answered.
Chad, Greg, anybody?
Like I said, I'm barely. I see.
Barely cognitive of what's going on.
I'm there with you. Seem preoccupied.
I say we drink and be merry and go look out for this. Well, wait now. If this Madame Eva has the ability to potentially cure Chad, we might need to make that a bit of a priority.
That would not be a bad idea.
That would be what I would say too.
Are you sure that he can't just rest this off?
It's probably out of character. It's probably a curse.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I think we wait and just keep an eye on him. But I suspect that given time,
Like you.
given time, his wounds will heal. This is just simply blood loss, right?
We go with the Jim Henson wait and see method.
So you are concerned about a curse. What? Tell me more.
Well, one of our party was bitten by a vampire.
A vampire.
Yes. The priest's son. He seems to be slightly incapacitated at the moment, and we're just conjecturing how long it will take him to recover.
Well, there are many folk remedies, I suppose, but nothing anybody knows for certain. Again, Madame Eva would be probably your best bet to find out.
I think it would be a good idea to talk to her.
I agree with that statement completely.
Chris, what time of the day is it?
It will be. You walked around town in the morning, went through to the church. I think it took about an hour. So you're probably talking like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Where would we find Madame Eva if she were still in town?
Oh, she's not in town. I told you she's by Sears Throw. Sears Pool. Stay.
Would you like to show him on a map? We can.
I could show you, or you are more than welcome to come with us. We are heading that way shortly after eating. The wagons.
I think that sounds like a good idea. I'd love to accompany you for at least for a moment of your journey.
Absolutely.
I agree with.
I would request that before we leave, make sure you pay your tab.
That's been taken care of. We pay on a regular basis to make sure that we are fit. I cleared that up.
Good. Well, as soon as we finish our meal, you are more than welcome to accompany us. I'm afraid you probably will have to walk for the most part. Family takes up most of the wagons.
I'm more comfortable on my feet anyway. Thank you for the offer, though.
It's me.
Eat and drink and be merry. Woo!
Yep. So we eat.
Okay. So, after you guys finish eating, you basically they'll have finished up eating first and gone to start preparing the wagons. you guys will have a little bit of time in the inn with just Arik and the three sisters before you want to make your way out, if you want to go with them on the journey to Size Pool.
Say this meal's included in the what we've already paid for stuff, right?
Yeah, the 3 sausages that are cold that Sean and I probably heated up on the fire before we started eating.
So you actually got bread this time.
Ooh.
Was it moldy? Was it moldy?
Did it have wheat?
So it was fresh, but it felt really heavy. Like, you know, when you get like the ancient grain style bread where it's not being ground as well, quite a doughy kind of heavy bread.
It may have a little sawdust mixed in there to filler.
It went in well with your almost. It was a good substitute for dumplings in the stew that he gave you.
Ooh.
Very nice.
The fact that we've come back 2 days in a row seems to have paid off.
Oh, it was no meat in the stew though, so it's fine.
Oh no, of course not. I wouldn't go too far.
So someone told him they were going to bring him some meat, so he didn't go buy any.
Yeah, we did tell him that, didn't we? We sort of got our ass kicked by some wolves. And
No, we asked him if he would be interested in us bringing him game, and he said yes. I don't think we ever committed to bringing him game.
I'm not sure he sees it that way.
We'll go out and magic missile a moose to death. So
There you go.
Okay. So have you guys got anything you want to do before you head out?
So we still haven't found any of this mythical Barovian currency, have we? All the things that we've done so far have not yielded us any coin.
Did you search the vampire for treasure?
The burnt up vampire?
Yeah. Did you search for priest when he was dead?
No, of course not.
Okay. So other than that magical mace you just stole,
don't forget we also
you haven't.
must
No, Chris.
Quiet.
It was just some crossed wires there. It wasn't stealing.
Yeah, it was
we promised
a
to
little
return
misunderstanding.
to the Burgermeister daughter's house to
As if it's trying to say, you'd just do a little bit of fun, yeah?
Yeah, a little good old fashioned fun.
escort her to the church at night. Remember, at the end of the day.
Okay, so you
Did we not?
heading out into. Sorry, what was it?
We promised to escort the Burgermeister's daughter to the church.
Oh yeah, we did do that, didn't we?
Yes. Yes, we may have to.
That today?
We're going to have to take a rain check on the Vistani visit to Madame Eva at this point.
It's like you can only do one of the two things, isn't it? Man, I hate it when the DM gives you choices that actually have consequences.
Yeah. Well, it's a good memory for Greg, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to
Well.
tell him? Because we're about to wrap up in the next 5 minutes or so, either way. So
Well, Chad seems to know him best, so he can tell him.
Alrighty. Hopefully I don't get bitey on you guys later.
Wow.
So
That's sort of what I'm worried about.
You'd always split the party. That's always a great idea.
Greg, can you take a perception check? So an Arcana check, and Chad can take a perception check. That's fine. There's nothing strange about this, Vistrani. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's robot. It's fine.
Alright, well, I'm going to head on out and explain to him that friends remembered we have a prior engagement to take care of. We're not going to be able to travel with him right now after all.
Ah, such a shame. Well,
Yes.
you're more than welcome to come visit us after your errand. I expect we'll be there for a day or so at least. It's good to catch up
I
with
look forward to seeing you then.
the extended family.
Ask him where it's at.
You are
Ask him where
you
he's
are
camping.
staying at the old Durst place. I am led to believe. Yes.
Yes, I believe that's the name that they had said on that. Which
Hmm.
direction is the camp again?
If you go out the west side of the town and turn towards the north, I can't miss it. Again, I would steer clear of the friary. It is sort of on the way. Here, perhaps let me give you a map.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, why, thank you.
Ah,
Da-da-da-da.
think nothing of it.
So he points out on the map that it is over here. So you need to go. I will draw a route for you. You would go down the road.
Straight north.
Definitely don't go. Definitely don't go near this fiery.
Castle, and then up the cliff, and then around the castle, and then down the other side. No?
No, Greg, that's through the castle.
Oh, yeah.
Through
That's
the-
right. We'll hook
So
some.
Make sure to knock on every door along the way.
A big no to this area here, Sean. That's what he's saying.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
I'm gonna go ahead and reach out, put a hand on Chad's shoulder. I'm gonna get down on his level, both hands on his shoulder. Whatever you do, promise you want to stay away from the friary.
I promise I will
Bad.
keep me and my friends away from there.
Bad juju. Bad juju.
I feel a magnetic attraction.
now I want to go even more.
More than you can ever know.
It's,
I can't believe you're just gonna get them into a TPKL, and this is gonna be awesome.
It's Durst House. You may consider a change in residence. It's they say they disappeared, something about dark gods, and well,
Yeah, we sorted all that out.
nobody who ends up staying there ends up staying very long. Anyway,
Good
but,
piece of advice. Thank you.
it's up to you. But go on your errands. We'll be at the pool. Hopefully we'll see you again, day or two, maybe a week. Maybe we just say hello and leave. Who's to say?
Look forward to seeing you too.
Safe travel. Do побачення.
Travels.
So you guys complete a short rest, and we'll call it there.
Bravo, Alan.
Very cool. Awesome job.
Bravo. That was a lot of fun.
I appreciate the opportunity to join. It's fun. You'll have to
It was
excuse
fun having you.
my terrible accent.
No, that was
No,
perfect.
I thought it was great.
At my job, we in the last couple of months we hired a Ukrainian guy, and so I've been getting him to teach me some Ukrainian. So I just pretended the Vistani were Ukrainian.
There you go.
I was curious because until you started speaking, Chris started off with, "Oh yeah, this is a different accent than Chris." There's a part of me that's like, maybe this is his native accent, and we're just getting all these different accents. You did really well.
Well, I'm glad I could contribute. I've been enjoying this whole series for a good long while. So
thank
it's
you.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. We were happy to have you. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And
I was only a little bit worried that we'd be chasing a vampire through a woods all week, so yeah, it was fine.
You know, as a DM, you don't have to make it leave the room right away. I'm just saying.
I didn't make it do anything. Bye.
It just did
you
what it
got-
does.
It stopped fighting.
It did.
I thought we were
No.
going to be wrapped up in like 2 minutes, and Alan was going to be like in for the entire thing. But
Whenever the vampire
There it
stops
is.
and you cast magic on it and you kill its dad, things kind of get a little out of control.
It gets a little bitey after that.
Yeah, you hit it
Yeah.
with a silvered weapon, and then it was like, "Yep, we're done. There is an open doorway there. Bye."
Peace out. I'm out of here.
Okay, so I'll just say thanks to everyone. If you want to join our Patreon to do big shoes to fill and step in and play a role, we
boy,
might do
do
this
you.
again. No guarantees. I don't think something we'll do every week because it's a pain in the ass to make sure everything lines up. And obviously, it worked out really well, though. I'm actually quite impressed how it went. I was a little bit worried that you'd just be sat around not getting to do anything, but there we go.
Well, like I said, I mean, hey, I get the earliest of early releases hanging out.
Yeah, you do.
So,
But I believe we're about 2 minutes past our hard cut off for Gabe, so I will call it there, everyone. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.